Roy passes to Aldridge. The shot's good. Aldridge has got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
They've got Brandon Roy holding out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Miller and it's Webster in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Aldridge kicks to Miller. Pulls it up. That's good on the jump shot. And it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. So we modify that rule at all.
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
Anthony against Aldridge. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Trailblazers leading by 11. 1:22 left in the 4th quarter, and there it is for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders. And on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Brandon Roy.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
Anthony's shot is off. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Webster with it. Now Anthony defending. Webster passes to Aldridge. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Smith. Outside Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight?
That free throw good from Anthony. And so it's Portland winning this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. And Clark, when you look at how the game is changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it, and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. But ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Mbamute and Ilyasova at the 3 and 4. And it's Bogut, and it's Delfino in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Delfino. He's got 11. Passes it to Bogut. 5 to shoot. Over Hayes. No good from Bogut.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bucks leading by 6. taken away by Hayes. Inside. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Hayes. Hayes has got 3 assists in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
On deep, Ilyasova nailed from three-point land. Ilyasova's got 9. Brooks kicks to Hayes. Back to Brooks. Over Salmons. And that's collected by Bogut.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Delfino, good.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Martin, the pass to Brooks. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He has 7.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Here's Delfino, covered by Martin. Delfino kicks to Salmons. From the arc. And Baamute can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Right side, Scola. Pass to Brooks. The pass to Martin. The 3. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. Ilyasova's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Delfino, covered by Martin. Pass to Ilyasova. Ridnour with it. Lowry picks him up. Passes it to Red. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
White, he's checked in for Kevin Martin.
Red is a stealth sniper, Kevin. I mean, somebody who operates well off of screens and has a quick release as well, can get his own shot too.
Now here's Buttinger. Back to Lowry. Ridnour with the steal. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Bucks lead by 13. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic. And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
Bucks leading by 9. And here is Ridnour. Pass to Ilyasova. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Lowry. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 14 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Here's Stackhouse. And again, the Bucks miss. And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt as you get older. Some back issues starting to creep in, and important for him to stay healthy along the way.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the Rockets pick up 3. There's the pass to Red. Good. And the assist goes to Ridnour. Ridnour's got 3 assists in the game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's White. He's got 7. Here's Hill. No good on the shot. Nice D from Bogut.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, "A Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole." Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. Here's Ridnour following the score by Houston. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And it's Budinger finishing it off.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Red with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. Red misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the score by Houston. Lets a floater go. Ridnour's shot is off.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Kicks it to Stackhouse. That's to Red. Shoots over White. Red misses.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Budinger, no luck.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
The kick out to Red. From deep three-point range. He made it! He got it!
Big time!
Wow!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Rockets trail by 6. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Trevor Ariza. Hill is out there with Lowry. And it's Budinger in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Bucks shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. It's stolen by Hill. Budinger against Mbahumuta. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
Well, the Bucks on offense look to swing things around and pick up the tempo as much as they can.
Well, you know, this team was second in the league in pace. Want to get the ball down the floor and get an easy three or a transition chance. That was their game plan. This approach had them as the 4th best offense in the league last year.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, you know, last season for the Rockets, not as strong as the season prior. 53 wins and 4th seed compared to 65 wins and the number 1 seed in 2018. Still face the same fate in the playoffs, though. Not able to overcome the Warriors.
To the middle. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Buttinger.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. Nice. Good.
Greg misses. Clark for the Rockets. That was the 4th time in the last 5 years they've lost to the Warriors in the playoffs.
And it's easy to see why this team has become a bit obsessed with beating the Warriors. They've been unable to do it in 4 or 5 meetings. The team is still in a good spot to compete. And I think they just need to tweak just a touch to maybe get over the hump.
Good. The assist goes to Ridnour. Ridnour's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lowry passes to Ariza. Back to Lowry. Fires the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Ridnour's got his 6th rebound on the night. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And for so many things that the Rockets do right, one area they can lapse in is rebounding.
Yeah, and a big part of that, I think, is they play a lot of small ball, and the defense is decent, but the rebounding suffers when they go small. They were bottom 3 in the league last year in rebound.
That's good from Ridnour.
Well, you know, the Bucks can be a real force on defense. We're the top-rated defense last season in the league and number 1 in rebounding and challenging shooters as well.
Both free throws good from Ridnour. And Clark, the length and size of the Bucks, a big part of their defensive success.
Well, I agree. I mean, versatile defenders across the board for the Bucks. They can handle switches and pick and rolls comfortably. Makes for a very strong defensive force no matter who's on the floor for this team.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Passes to Selmans. Here's Bogut. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And really aggressive inside. Bogut making a strong move.
For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Here's Martin. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Selmans kick to Ridnour. Shoots from 12. The Rockets pull it in. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Brooks. Outside Martin. And it's Ariza in the corner. Another miss by Houston. Milwaukee in the lead. And Baamute dishes to Ridnour. And there's the pass to Selmans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. off target with his three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Hayes the pass to Martin. Brooks with it. Hayes trying to break free. Brooks misses.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Mbamute can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Scola, no luck. Bucks leading by 6. Now, here's Ridnour. Pass to Delfino. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, well, whatever your feelings may be on the Rockets, you can't deny their offense works.
Yeah, it does work, really. I mean, I agree with you. Second in offensive rating last year, 4th in effective field goal percentage. This team knows how to produce points and be efficient in doing so, and they stay with their approach. They don't let teams take them off their game plan.
And the first one drops.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Houston making a switch here. Battier's checked in. Michael Red's checked in for Milwaukee. He's off on the second.
Well, you know, what a season for the Bucks last year. Best record in the East, best record overall in the league. The team cruised during the regular season to win 60 games.
Hey, Clark, those 60 wins for the Bucks, the most since 1980.
You know, start to finish, this team was a force. Had a great approach on both ends of the floor. Fun to watch. No glaring weaknesses, and a game plan that works for them. Future's bright there.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Brooks.
Well, it's no secret that the Rockets are looking to take threes as often as possible. Over 45 a game last year.
Well, you think about the Rockets, and clearly they're the forerunners of the analytics application in how they play. Well over half their shots last season from three-point range broke their own record last year in three-point attempts.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Hayes. And it's Houston on the break. Banked in off the glass.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
And I'll tell you, Bogut takes a lot of hits, and he knows how to finish through contact.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Salmons. The 19-foot shot. And too long on the shot. Rockets trail by 5. Now Battier. Brooks outside. From deep. Red with the rebound. Red's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He kicks to Salmons. Passes it to Delfino. Over Martin. Oh, good from Delfino.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Wow, as he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
It's blocked. Here's Battier to tie it up. And it's Martin missing.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
pass to Brooks. Beyond the arc. And no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Salmon's no luck.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The pass to Brooks. Up again. Milwaukee with the rebound. And here is Salmons. Over in the corner, Delfino. Over Battier. The second effort. And it's laid in by Bogut. Bogut's got 9 points in the quarter.
And nobody puts a body on Bogut, and then he makes him pay the price.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hayes. And Delfino pulls it down.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Timeout called, the Rockets. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits at this point of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade and replenish your energy for the late game push. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Andrew Bogut.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. No good on the free throw.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
Good on the second free throw. Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on the championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem. But I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list, a number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
Baamute with it. Working on Hayes. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up.
Tell you what, Kevin Martin does not lack for confidence. You got to like that about him. Has a really quirky looking shot, but it works fine just for him. It's not about how it looks. It's about how it works. His works fine.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Bucks leading by 6. Bogut down low, covered by Martin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with his troubles at the free throw line, probably best to foul Bogut when he gets in close.
First free throw is good.
An NBA all-rookie first team, then much later, an NBA champion. Bogut's had every other kind of season in between.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Scully. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. 7-point differential. Brooks against Selmans. Eddie outside. The Rockets with another miss.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And here we go. Fast break. Petty's got it. Out to Brooks. Over Delfino. Here's Scola. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Andrew Bogut.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. Scola hits them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Brooks against Selmans. Passes it to Delfino. Offline with his 3.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Brooks misses.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Red's shot is right there.
And just stellar court vision by Bogut. Sees the defense is unbalanced and then finds the open man.
Now here's Brooks. Eddie outside. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Ed against Martin. Now here is Red. Tight defense on him. Salmon's against Martin. Here's Brooks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one. That narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Brooks.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Head passes to Delfino. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That's tipped. Timeout called for Rockets. They trail by 2. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
They're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And the dunk by Scola.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the 4th quarter. What a comeback, and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock, but they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Salmons. Oh, no good. Timeout called for Rockets. Three-pointer, Brooks. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Tip-off goes to Houston, and always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Rockets. Brooks is out there with Mark. And it's Shane Battier. And it's Scola in power forward.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And here's Martin following the three from Michael Redd. Pass to Brooks. It's good from long range. Brooks has got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Redd. Kicks to Selmans. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Brooks against Selmans. Outside Martin. And another 3 for Houston.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Red kicks to Selmans. The pass to Bogut. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Hayes has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. And now a 7-point Houston lead.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can, Kevin. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Here's Brooks following the 3 by Milwaukee. Martin for 3. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 15 rebounds here tonight. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Brooks, the pass to Scola. Brooks against Selmans. Back to Scola. Out to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3-point range. Brooks has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now, here is Redd. Selmans up top. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Redd against Brooks. Here's Selmans. Doesn't go that time. And Houston the other way now. Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. From deep, Brooks. Offensive rebound. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Bogut. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. A different look for Milwaukee. Hadzer is checked in, and Jerry Stackhouse is subbed in for Michael Redd. And a switch here also for Houston. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Shane Battier. Bucks trail by 8. Now Stackhouse to the middle, trying to find Mbamute, gets it to him.
When Mbamute is assertive, this happens. Solid job at drawing the foul.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Known as a defensive specialist, Mbamute is a terrific role player, in part because he impacts the game in a lot of ways.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pt. drops them both. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're ahead by 6. 1:09 left to play in the first overtime. Brooks with it. Pass to Ariza. There's the 3. Another miss by Houston. For Milwaukee, they've gone a shade under 50% from the floor here in overtime. They've hit 3 of 7. Rockets have gone 6 of 11 at the offensive end since the beginning of OT. Here's Brooks. Another miss by Houston.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Now, here is Martin. Five on the clock. And Delfino pulls it down. Timeout called, the Bucks. They're behind by 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
There's Jackson with the 3. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
A decent passer, Bahamute, knows how to get the ball to his teammates.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're up by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty at the line. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 3. 9 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later. Jordan, the pass to Davis. Pass to Gooden. Here is Outlaw. He's guarded by Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ellis is out there with Curry, and it's Morrow in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. And the pass to Ellis. A miss that time would have put him up.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Davis, all energy, big physical point guard with that shoot-first mentality.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Well, the commitment to winning for the Golden State Warriors certainly begins at the top of the organization, right, guys? Ownership has made it very clear money will not be an issue in retaining their stars.
And both free throws good for Davis. And the Warriors ownership saying they want this organization to be more than a basketball team, Doris. What do you take that to mean?
I think it means, Kevin, probably the popularity of a great team can be leveraged, right? Via marketing, via media, technology, real estate. Those other revenue streams enable them to sustain this big payroll.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 3. Ellis with it. He's against Gordon. It's good. 16 points for Ellis.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And the Clippers call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Eric Gordon.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some harsh words for his team during the break, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
And he comes up with the deuce.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Pass to Turioff. Curry on the wing. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Here's Gordon. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Ellis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Eric Gordon. That's good from Ellis. And Ellis drops them both.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Start.
On defense, the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Gordon. Over Ellis. They get the rebound. And Davis can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Gordon kicks to Outlaw. Gordon against Ellis. Pocket 6. Oh, here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance to take the lead. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Davis. It's Davis on the wing. Turioff with the block. Jordan against Ellis. Oh, and they take the lead. Ellis has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And it's Davis missing.
has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Gordon with the defensive effort. And it's the Clippers' ball. They trail by 1. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
And Greg, to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 1. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.